Good Monday morning. The sun is shining. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. I think almost 100 degrees. Oof. We are headed to the Deseret Industries thrift store in Riverton, Utah. This is usually our first stop of the day. I think next week we're going to try a different route.
We're going to go the other side of the highway.
But today it's same old, same old. So we're going to start here. We'll head up to Goodwill, and then we'll go to one more thrift store. We're going to see what we can find to resell for a profit. We've been seeing a lot of like smaller items selling. A lot of our candlesticks have been selling. So I think we're going to stick to what people are really wanting that we're selling out of quickly. So we'll see what we can find. Falling behind.
Had to grab my muffin wrapper.
Oh. Looks like they're not too busy. We're here about 20-ish minutes after they opened. Sometimes I get here a little late and I'm sad because I see things and I'm like, shoot, I would have bought that. But there's always more junk. So we're just going to keep on thrifting. This is pretty. Oh, it's got a big chunk out of the bottom. But I really like that. I'm going to get it anyways. It's only $1. This is that set I think I bought the other day, but it doesn't have the pretty edge. It's similar to the set I bought. I like the edge on the one I bought better though. I spy with my little eye. Oh man, I think I picked this up last week too. I love this, but that chip is really, really big. And I know I'm picking up this one with a chip, but this to me like is super old and it's on the bottom. You can't really tell, but that one's even bigger. I hope I'm not sad that I'm leaving that behind. It looks like they had a crack they fixed too. I just think this is really cute. It's melamine, so it's not ceramic, but for like an outdoor tea party situation, JJ Giftware is made in Italy. I'm gonna grab it. I think that's darling. I love these. I don't know if these are original because usually they all match, but the colors are really pretty. They're glass. It's only $1. So I'm gonna grab them. I love the mix of colors. I wish they had more. Oh, they've got some pink ones.
So it's the week after the 4th of July, and it's very quiet in here. Not a lot of hustle and bustle, which I will take. I need a slow week. It feels like the right pace for me right now. So this crate looks like it's broken, but it just needs a couple staples. Oh, $5. I'm gonna ask the manager if I can get it for less than $5. Going with Jami's pumpkin theme, I'm gonna leave it back here and see if she jumps on that and grabs that one. I don't need these flowers in there or the corks. I think this is the recycled glass like we usually get. They sell pretty good, but that's big. That's going to be hard to ship, and they want $10 for it.
Okay, I'm also going to grab these pink ones. I think they'll sell well. That one has a little bit of... Oh, you know what? These are pretty well scuffed on every single one, so I think I'm just going to get those ones. I love this. It's like a gravy boat. Vernon, USA. It's only $1.50. I like the pattern on it, and I like it's a good weight. I feel like we have a pink floral theme happening here with some blue. Isn't it funny how sometimes your cart just kind of all looks the same? Look how cute this is. Looks like somebody hand painted that. I'm gonna pick this up for sure. And it goes with my theme. Look at this. So cute. This isn't actually old, but I think it's darling. Hancock Fabrics. They're not in business anymore. It's only $2. It's cute.
This galvanized shelf. $2. I like it. It's got the hanging hardware on there, so little wood bottom on the shelf. I like that. So this quilt's kind of fun. Looks machine stitched, not handmade. Let's open her up. So I can't tell what size it is. I think it's a twin or a queen. It has a matching sham right here for $2, so $10 for the whole deal. I think I'm gonna get them. So I found another tote, a little bit smaller. This one's only $2, but I gotta take some stuff off of it and sand it down.
I don't know what was originally in this. It might not even be that old. It's $2, but I like the shape of the amber bottle. And coming up on fall, I like to have amber bottles in the shop. So here's a vintage tie quilt. The fabric is definitely like 70s, maybe early 80s. Looks like it has a small stain on it, but it's $8. I'm gonna grab it. Because overall it's in pretty good condition and I think I can get the stain out. I really love this Afghan. I think it's a little bit more modern and I think it would be cute for a baby. The coral, the mint, the gray, that's really sweet. And it's only $3. So they just brought out a new cart and I found this rolling pin. It doesn't have a price on it. It looks to be like a hard plastic almost, but it's really cool. Always check places that maybe you wouldn't think, because I just spied these Lennox plates, but they're with the Christmas stuff, like the complete wrong section, but I'm glad I stopped because those are really pretty. And there's 4 of them. They brought out one last cart before we go, so I'm gonna grab these. And of course these bunnies. And that mirror maybe. Looks like it's hand carved, although, okay, it's not scratched. I'm also seeing these wood candlesticks. I don't know if Zeb missed them or what, but those totally look like something he would normally grab. All right, I think the cart is officially full. Zeb's probably he's probably wondering where I went. I think they put that mousse cookie jar back. Let's go see. It's way over there. I saw somebody had it in their hands. I'm gonna open it and see if that's really what's in it. So it sure is a mousse cookie jar. It's $5. It's in good shape, just needs to be washed up. It's got a little something on it there. I'm gonna grab that. That's so cute. So I was worried Zeb was waiting for me, but it looks like he's been doing a little extra shopping since we said we were done too. Always going back for stuff. This lamp is really cool. I think originally it probably was like black and somebody spray painted it, but it's only $5. So I'm gonna grab that too. It's got like a cast iron base.
All right, so Jami cleaned up. I bought like 4 things. I had the quilt and the 2 boxes. They did give me this crate for 3 instead of 5. I'm willing to do that because it's a good crate and I can fix it. And then this lamp was only $5. So this piece here is glued on this lamp.
Oh yeah.
But here, let me see if I can pan back and show you how big it is. It's all cast iron on the base.
That's actually pretty brilliant. They used hot glue to like hold this piece.
Yeah, I think it might have just sat down on the bottom.
Like,
yeah, like all the way down. Like that.
yeah, I think so too. So because it's already gold, we'll have to just sand it and maybe we'll just paint the whole thing gold again. I don't know that we can get the gold off.
No, I don't want to get the gold off. I like it gold.
Yeah, just a fresh coat. Next up on our thrifting adventure is the Goodwill. It's just past 10 o'clock, so they just opened up.
They're still in their driveway, so we had to go all the way around. That's going to be right on time.
Different side, a few minutes late.
I think a small cart will be plenty for me today.
Taking a large cart. I'm going to be hopeful that I can fill it up. Is this Fiesta ware? I can't tell. It looks like Fiesta ware, but the sticker was on it. Oh yeah, it is. Only $2.99 for the platter. And then $1.99 for the big plate and the little plate. I like these plates. $3.99 for 3 of them. I'm not seeing this pattern. There's no maker's mark, but they're really heavy. They're not like China. And I like the green.
They probably have about 30 of these swans up here. They got some here, some there, maybe 40. They got some over there. Oh, look, it's a whole nativity. But everything's individually priced. $2. Yeah, at 10 pieces, that's $20 for that nativity. It doesn't even have creche. What are the odds? It is the exact same clock that I just did a makeover on. You guys get a good look at what it looked like before. We did it, I think it was last week on Waste Not Wednesday.
This is really pretty. Luigi Bermoli, Italy. Looks like it's hand blown. $3.99. This one's only $1.99, but I think it might be from Italy too because it's got that really pinched spout. I'll look it up when I get home. Cute little napkin holder. Looks like it's crystal.
I do like this one for $6 though. That's good, that oval shape. We don't get oval very often. And I also like this one. It's metal. Lighthouses are still here. It's going to need a paint job, but I like this wall sconce shelf.
This picture is good. It looks like it's got some big scuffs on it though, so I'm going to leave that behind. Hopefully I'm not sad about leaving it behind, but kind of got to be particular. I wish this one had a lid. You know what? I'm going to get this. I like the spout. Oh, good thing I looked at the spout. It has a chip. Okay, I'm definitely going to leave that then. It's got scuffs and a chip. It's going to be left behind. I'm waiting on Zeb, but I saw this come out on the cart, and it's only $5.99. I think it's a replica. I'm sure it's a replica, but it's really cool.
All right, so this has been at DI. It was at Savers, and now it's at Goodwill. But I like this. This is bigger, and they don't have a Goodwill price on it, so we'll have to see how much they want. All right, so I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a chalkboard. I think it is. It's a little piggy here, but it's metal over the top, metal around the rim. Oh, that might be wood, but metal and wood on this pig for $2.99. So I like this lamp for $5.99. I think it just needs a scrub. It's older, you can tell by the plug, but I can't tell if it's, maybe it's not metal or not brass. Even if I have to paint it, though, I think this is a fun find. All right, I'm at the bag wall. We've been finding good things here the last few weeks, so I'm going to give it a look. I'm sure Jami's already been over here and looked at it because she loves the bag wall. But we see different things and pick different things out and do different finishes on stuff. So I always come take a look. I wish the other things in this bag were stuff I wanted, because there's a wood carved cat in there with a long tail. All right, so $77 at the first thrift store, $58 here, but we got some really great pieces. We had a lot of things that were like $6, but the clocks are good, the lamp was good, this horse, I think it's gonna be a good haul this week.
I feel like it's a good haul every week. Like I like what I buy.
Jamie's like, don't throw my hauls under the bus.
Last thrift store of the day, Desert Industries thrift store in West Jordan. This one's always a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get, but there's a lot of older people in the neighborhood, so I find that we find a lot of true vintage and antique stuff. This is the place that we found those photo trays that were worth so much. Those still haven't sold yet, but that's sometimes when you're buying higher end antiques, sometimes it just takes a minute. Those ones are stuck together. I couldn't get them out.
Let's get this started right in the yard. Guys will have to let me know if you see anything that I'm walking past that you would have got. Because so far, I've not seen anything that I'm like, woohoo! Oh, this ladder is cool. $5 for a, we'll say, vintage ladder. I also think of all the tin stuff we purchased. Someone spray painted this. It's got some funky stuff on it, but this one is pretty cool. I don't see a price on it though. $4. So I like the shape of this pot. I like the glazing here and here, but I'm not really loving that glazing there. Gonna leave that one here.
Should I get this tray? I sometimes get modern stuff, but Zeb usually won't pass it up. $5. Got a beaded handle. I think it's cute. I think you could put something in there, and it's got like a natural wood edge. These are cool. These probably are like for candles, flip the other way, but they could be used as cloches. They're pretty big. I don't love this. I'm wondering if I can like glue like something on top of it and cover up that, because that's kind of sharp. See that right there? This is fun. It is an aluminum, let's see, forged aluminum die cast pitcher. I like that. It's only $3.
I'm right under the swamp cooler, so I hope you can hear me good. But these are burr wood, made in USA. They kind of look like that Sirocco or Homeco plastic stuff, but I like them. $2 each. So this piece for the candle holder unscrews off the back. I think I'll just unscrew that piece, clean the white part up in the mirror, and then we'll paint that a different color, because that's kind of faded and I don't love that piece there. Apparently it's going to be a clock day. I can't pass this up for $2 and this one for $3. I like them both.
So these look like they're false graph. They are. But I like the coloring on them, and I also like the shape. And there's 4. So I'm gonna pick up the set. They're $2 each. Normally I don't spend over like $1, $1.50, but these are pretty cool. This is interesting. No maker's mark, but definitely older. There's crazing. I'm gonna take it home. And I love like the green edge. It's kind of a Christmassy theme. Oh shoot, looks like that's cracked. I totally would have snagged that, but the spout's broke and been repaired and not super great. So I'm gonna leave that here.
I like this little tray / tin with the feet on it for $1.
Last week I mixed up crockery with Americana and apothecary, and I painted that little table. I actually have quite a bit left over. So this week I'm going to be painting metal items with the same color. This came from Betty. It kind of looks like a treasure box, but I am going to do some transfers on it because last week I made a sweet little granddaughter of one of our followers sad that I didn't use butterflies. So that's going to get butterflies. And then these 2 pieces we purchased this week, I will go ahead and list everything on the website today, just these 3 items since I'm painting them. All right, so this is the color we mixed up in case you missed last week's video.
It's a really good sagey, creamy green.
Yeah, it's perfect for painting all of these items, and you can paint metal, plastic, wood, goes on just about everything. So it's apothecary, which is DIY, and then we've got cottage color, which is the Americana and the crockery mixed in. And I'm probably gonna clear wax this because it doesn't have quite as much sealer since I mixed in the DIY paint. It's already a lot better. That color that was on here was pretty putrid.
Yeah, I don't know what's with like the yellow,
The
rusty
yellowy, I'm
green.
like,
It's not even rusty looking, it just looks dirty.
yeah. And we do, make stuff look old and crusty and dirty, but that's just not good. So we're gonna clean it up with some paint.
I go more for like dinge, not dirty.
Yeah.
Like worn out.
Okay, that took me about 15 minutes. All 3 pieces are painted. I will touch them up. Now I'm just gonna work on listing today's items so I'm ready for Saturday. And then when I'm done with that, this will be dry and ready for another coat. I'm using the Iron Orchid Designs Brocante transfer. I've got this piece here and then a couple of extra butterflies that I'm going to put on. So once your paint is dry, you just lay down what you want to put your transfer on and make sure once you've set it down that you're committed because the sticky has touched, you don't want to pull it around. Then you just use your stick that it comes on and then rub against it. And then once it's all attached, you can peel it back. Once it's completely been removed from the original sheet, you can just pull it back. And then you just want to make sure it's really well attached. I like to just use the backer and burnish it. This is a little bit harder, so if you've never done a transfer before, I wouldn't do a textured surface. Try it something smooth first. Then once you get used to it, it's not too bad. Here it is all complete. I'm just gonna get some sandpaper, do a little bit of distressing on all of my projects, and then clear wax. I'm just using 220 sandpaper. I've already done this piece with it, just a little light distress. And now I'm gonna work on this piece. So you can just see some of the original color is coming back through. I'm gonna do that to this piece, and then I'm coming to this piece and I'm gonna sand it and go across the transfer just to kind of add some age and then make the transfer look more incorporated with the piece. So I felt like this piece was a little bit boring, so I've got crinoline and I've just put a little bit on my brush and I'm just coming through and dry brushing to bring out the texture and the detail. I'm gonna do that to this whole piece. I think this looks really great just with a little bit of distress. This piece looks great with just a little bit of the distress, but this just really needed a little something extra. Just coming in with DIY clear wax to seal up my pieces. Rexy, what do you think of my projects? Do you think they turned out cute? Or are you just trying to get me to give you a treat? You want a treat? Okay. All right, so here are all of my projects complete. I think next week I'm gonna do a different color, even though I still have more of this paint left. So comment below, what projects do you wanna see on next week's video? And I will try to use those colors and techniques. All of these items will be listed at jamirayvintage.com today. And then everything that we thrifted will be listed on Saturday. And if you need these paint products, visit jamirayvintage.com.
Jamie's gonna have to make a special color that's this now that she's painting everything. That it's basically apothecary.
It's pretty close, but look, I did butterflies because I didn't do them last week.
Yeah, that's awesome, especially when we can, it's not necessarily a custom request because who knows if she'll even see it, but it's fun when people are like, hey, I wish you used the butterflies, so here we are.
Next week, let me know what color you want to see me paint. I can't guarantee, like, if it's weird that I'll do it, but you know, maybe I will. If you guys need paint products, visit jamirayvintage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
We'll see you on the next episode.